The thing about Carson Wentz, just to go back to the whole story again, when Philadelphia re-signed Sam Bradford and then they traded or brought over, I should say not traded, but they brought over Chase Daniel as their backup.
Right, for a lot of money.
So basically they had $23 million in 1 year committed to those two quarterbacks. Now, at that time, they didn't know whether or not they could get their hands on Carson Wentz. Remember, they did not have the second overall pick in the draft, and they weren't sure what the Rams were going to do with the number 1 overall pick in the draft. So, they went and they interviewed Carson. They looked at all of his films. They went and met his coaches. They saw that he was running, professional concepts up there at North Dakota State and everything else. And they fell in love with the kid. And then when they realized that the Rams were going to go Goff from California because he supposedly was more ready, and Cleveland was going through this deep Podesta kind of analytics rebuild and all that.
They said Wentz wasn't even on their board anywhere.
Right, so they went up and got him. And then the interesting thing about it is he very rarely played. He didn't even really play that much in preseason because he had the rib injury.
Right. He was a big unknown, to be fair.
Yeah, but they knew it.
They knew based on the scouting, right?
Look, the bottom line is I'm friends with their offensive coordinator. We're really close and everything else. And I knew just from talking to him just how excited they were about Carson and watching him on the field, watching him prepare. And even Doug Peterson said after Monday night, the kid acts like a 10-year veteran. And I'm just sitting there going, what the hell is Cleveland thinking about?
Right. How is he not even on their board?
I mean, he was on the board. They just didn't have him as a top 20 player on their board.
Well, the team that's really going to, kick themselves in the ass, and again, it's 2 games before we get crazy, is if you're the guy that decided Goff's our guy, right? We're going to build a franchise around him.
That still could happen.
I'm not saying it won't, but in the early return is, boy, the Eagles pulled off a great coup.
They really did, but they did their homework on it. And I give Howie Roseman a lot of credit because when he traded Sam Bradford, he got one of those first-round picks back. He got a 4th-round pick back. And by watching Sam Bradford against the Packers on Sunday night, he might have found an unbelievable home because he's got a great defense and just enough offensive firepower to be a difference maker. The big question for Sam Bradford is he going to make it through the season healthy?